wish I had the money to buy some limes. I'm dreadfully in debt.
In debt? What do you mean?
I owe a dozen pickled limes.
Are they the fashion now?
Everyone is buying them. If you like a girl, you're supposed to give one to her. If you don't, her classmates will suck one in front of her. I've been given oh so many and must repay the debts.
I see. Here you go.
Thank you. That's more than enough. Isn't it really fun to read? Where did you get those? In town, of course. Mr. Davis doesn't allow limes. It doesn't matter. Do you guys see what I see? Limes! Can we have some? Dirty poor boys don't get pickle bites. And by the way, when was the last time you had a bath? What's a bath? A what? After school, you should give one to Jenny, too. She didn't share hers with me last time.
Young ladies, to your seats, if you will. What is it, Miss Snow? Miss March, come to the desk. Bring the limes that you have on your desk.
Don't take them off.
Is that all of them?
Not really, sir.
Bring the rest. Throw those disgusting things out the window 2 by 2.
One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. A line!
I never allow my rules to be infringed, and I never break my word. Hold out your hand, Miss March. Your hand, Miss March. You will now sit on the stool till recess. Now, young ladies, pull out your primers.
so upsetting to think of those lovely limes.
I'm not sorry you lost them, for you broke the rules and deserved a punishment for disobedience.
You mean you're glad I was degradated before the entire school?
You are getting to be rather conceited, my dear, and it is time you set about correcting it. You have many gifts and virtues, but there's no need to parade them. There is not much danger that real talent and goodness will be overlooked, but even if it is, the consciousness of having these gifts and using them well should satisfy you.
So it should. I knew a girl once who had a remarkable talent for music, and she didn't even know it. And she never guessed what sweet things she composed when alone. And if anyone told her that, she wouldn't believe it.
I wish I would have known that nice girl. She could have helped me.
You do know her. She helps you better than anyone else could.
Oh, dear. You win for that! I'm not unselfish like Beth, but I do mean to be. I'm very sorry for dilapidating you as I did.
Good night, Meg. Joe. It'll be cold. Amy, good night.
Is Larry an accomplished boy?
Yes.
And he isn't conceited, is he?
No, that is why we all like him so much.
I think I see. It's good to have accomplishments, but not to show off.
Just like it's not proper to wear all your gowns and ribbons all at once just to show you got them.
All right. Good night, girls.
She loves music dearly but hasn't the money to learn how to play. And she's afraid to ask you if she can play the piano.
Her name is Beth, you say?
Yes, she loves to sing and makes up tunes in her head while she works.
I'll see about this.
Joe, someone's at the door.
Mr. Lawrence, how do you do? Get the coffee.
Thank you, miss. I just came from the theater. You won't believe what a spectacular show is on. The music was the best thing about it. The pianist had fingers of lightning. I couldn't even see her hands half the time. I'm positive it was the European piano. When I went to France, I went to many operas. There are pianos are works of legend. Their strings are the finest quality. Why, I was even convinced by one myself. Though the piano Laurie plays now is an Italian piano, I made sure my grandson had a teacher with experience in performance. But I do my best to encourage Laurie to put most of his effort towards a different future. However, music is a beautiful gift. I keep a good collection of sheet music for guests who want to play. My boy hardly plays anymore. The piano suffers for want of use. Would some of you girls mind running over and practicing on it? Just to keep it in tune? You needn't see or speak to anyone. I am going to be shut up in my study on the other end of the house, and the servants are rarely near the drawing room. But if you don't care to come, well, never mind.
Oh, sir, we do care very, very much.
Are you a musical girl?
Yes, I'm Beth, and I'll come every day if no one will be disturbed.
Not a soul, my dear. I am much obliged to you.
How kind you are.
I once had a little girl with eyes like yours.
a pair of slippers for Mr. Lawrence. Will you help me with the sewing?
Of course I will. I'm sure he will be touched by such a gift.
Hannah, do you think he'll like them? I tried to make them just straight. They look perfect for an old man. I'll bring them over to him then.
Columbus, what are you doing here? My question is, what are you doing here? Come on, you must tell me your secret.
I was just on an errand, nothing much.
You know you can't hide anything from me, so up and fess.
You won't say anything at home?
No.
Not a word.
You won't tease me in private. No, I never tease. Yes, you do. You're a point teaser. Thank you. Fire away.
Well, I've left a story with the newspaper man. He's to give me his word next week. It may get into the paper.
Hurrah for Miss March, the celebrated American authoress. I'll race you to that tree. Whew, I wish I were a horse. Me too. Go get my hat, will you? What in the world are you doing, Joe? Collecting leaves. And hats to grow on this road, Meg. Oh, Joe, you've been running. When will you stop such romping ways? Where have you been calling, Meg?
At the gardener's, and Sally's been telling me about their winter in Paris. How nice it does seem to be rich like them and always have enough money.
Do you envy her?
I'm afraid I do, but I long to live in luxury. It's a trial, you know, to forget how our lives used to be when I was younger.
I don't think you know how much happier you are now with just enough than you would be with too much.
Why, you're rich, but you still seem happy enough.
I'm not happy because of my money. I'm happy because I've got Grandpa, your mother, and all of you.
Truthfully?
You know I wouldn't lie.
I'd still like to try a life of leisure, free of work, and see how I like it.